Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hold on. Had to pause the radio. Hey, I just came back from the train show down at Timonuim, Maryland. Picked up a few things, not much stuff. But hey, I got to meet. I hate this, man. Like, I want to look that way, but I'm looking that way. But I know my camera's right there. So I got to meet Engineer Hall, and we talked for a little while. It was cool to meet him. I met him and his family. He's a good guy. Uh, I didn't take any pictures or video with him, but he did take a photo with me, so maybe it might wind up somewhere from him. But it was a good time. With this, I'm going to try to put some pictures of some layouts that I took and a little bit of video. I didn't do much video because the layouts, like the modular layouts, I've been to a few shows, not a ton of shows. They were the biggest layouts that I've ever seen. Like there was like one HO that I'm gonna put a link, a video to, followed after this. They had over 80 modules in their layout, and it would have took so long to video it, especially because they were running trains, but they were creeping trains, and I just really didn't feel like um, spending the time to video the whole thing. So I just videoed some little spots of it, but it was an awesome layout. It's a group of modelers. I I talked about them in the video, and but that was awesome layout, man. They won best of show layout at Amherst last week in 2020. Yeah, they won best of show there, and man, yeah, I can see why, because this layout was incredible. HO. So I just want to share with you just a few things that I bought, not much, and also I'm going to put a link to this this company down in Baltimore, Maryland. They're custom model railroads. I had did a layout of. I'll put the layout on this video too. It was O scale trolley layout in Connecticut, and these guys built this layout, and I'm glad I got to meet these guys. These guys were incredible. The They had N scale and HO buildings there that were so awesome. I mean, like just like over the top detail. They were incredible, and they're all made out of acrylic. Um, Price wise, I mean, I felt like they weren't that expensive compared to the amount of detail that was in these kits. You have to paint them and all, and do whatever you want to them. But all the detail work and everything is there. You just need to assemble it. I guess just like a Walther's kit or any of the other kits. But these kits are like over the top, detailed, beautiful, and incredible. I'm going to put a link to them in the description. Go check them out. Sorry I didn't take any pictures of their stuff. Again, I was just like, man, it was like overload, man. And yeah, I'm not a morning person, man. I hate the mornings. So I wasn't like feeling in like form until like time to leave, and then we left at like 2:30, and that's how it always is, man. I'm sorry about that, but hey, let me show you what the cars I bought. Hold on. So I picked up these two cars at Yankee Dabbler. They're Bowser's, okay, and the cool thing, I didn't know this until today when I talked to Corey, I think is his name, and Jerry from Yankee Dabbler down there at the show. I see Jerry a lot at the store, but on the new Bowser N scale cars, now they're doing metal wheels. You can't see them, and you can see body mounted couplers. Very cool, man. And these cars are only $16. $16 for these cars. They're cheaper than the Atlas cars. And man, that was like a plus, man. And I didn't know about the metal wheels. And you guys all know that metal wheels are better, right? And then these cars I have bought from B&H, his gift certificate, these are the same. Metal wheels, body mounted couplers, which is cool. So here's a quick story about this car here. I went with my buddy, and I always say, hey, keep a lookout for these type of cars. And I was looking for these grain hoppers, but I wanted them in the Canadian cars. Like either the blue or the red in Canadian. I showed them pictures of them, and this is what I wanted. Keep an eye out for them. And then I said, hey, keep an eye out for this Ashley, Drew, and Northern car. And I had to bring up a picture of it. Sorry for the glare. And I brought up a picture of it. And we're standing at the table. No joke. We're standing at the table, and there's this, there's cars, how you're at the table, and there's this tons of cars on the table in boxes. And I showed him the picture, and I said, keep an eye out for this. This is what I'm looking for. And I moved my phone, and this car was under my phone. It was right there in front of me, and it was the only one there. This is a discontinued. It's discontinued, and it's a collector series from Microtrains. And the only reason why I knew about it is I saw this when I was rail fanning one day on CSX, and I liked the car. It was just cool, and I found it. Yeah, and that's what I paid for, $24, and I was happy to pay that. That's my story. Hey, I'm going to put the video of the layouts next, and I hope you enjoy it. Take care. See ya. 4 County Society Model Engineers. I gotta say that so far, this is probably one of the biggest. You can see how big this layout is. It's all modular, of course. What I like about is all these lights that they have at all the scenes, so that they're all lit up really nice, and you get an idea of what's going on. That's really cool. They did a good job. Good thinking. Slow crawling Santa Fe passenger train. Beautiful train. Very impressive layout these guys have.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In just a few minutes in the clinic area located in the South Hall, in the far back corner of the hall, Dick Schwenke is presenting the hands-on.
Have a little bit of everything on here. CP, CSX.
the south hall and the clinic area. Which is located in the far back